So what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mad Dogs. I'm here with my boy
Longevity life.
David.
Yeah.
Hey, today we're gonna look at this. So I'm in the UK, right? He's in the States. Whereabouts in the States you at?
I'm at Georgia.
He's in Georgia. I'm in
Not in Atlanta though.
not in Atlanta, or just Georgia.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
I thought Georgia and I thought Georgia Atlanta was the same place.
Nah, it's not. A lot of people say it is, but it is
So
definitely
why do
not.
people
Atlanta
always
is
say
way
Georgia?
different.
Why do people always say Georgia Atlanta?
It's because Atlanta is the famous spot for people that you don't really want to mess with. So
Huh?
I'm just saying I'm not from that side of Atlanta. That's a different side of Atlanta.
Yeah, don't make sense to me,
Yeah.
but I get it. Right, but that makes sense to me. But I think I kind of get what you're saying. I mean, but anyway, so hey, we're gonna react to a video. It's over his side of the neck of the woods. Um, Basically, it's called "The Muslims of O Block." I don't know where O Block is. Do you know where O Block is?
I believe it's Chicago, Illinois. I think.
Chicago,
Not
Illinois.
100%. Yeah, somewhere in Chicago.
Okay. Let's give it a play. If I keep stopping it as well, people, I'm gonna keep muting it sometimes if they're playing music, trying not to get that strike. So let's go.
Do you guys have any stories of what you've seen in
Oh,
Oblock
it just
over the
dropped
years?
straight
I
into
know
it
you
like
have
that.
bear mace on you.
Yeah.
You already use it?
They snapped.
To be able to be a big brother to these brothers, to be able to show them that it's more to just the streets.
Love that T-shirt.
Yo, hey, I'm Glee, man. Welcome to this place they call O Block.
Muslims grow their hair out?
Muslimatics. And my boy Tommy G, come on.
Say that again.
Muslims grow their hair out like that, like all dreads and shit. I thought that was like reggae people, Jamaicans basically.
Well, see, the I'm where I am is a big Muslim community. We don't really see them growing hairs like that. The more grow the beard.
Ever want to go on a
Yeah,
pilgrimage to
I'm
Saudi
known for the
Arabia?
beard.
I'm going to Saudi Arabia.
You are?
Man, I'm going to Mecca, touch the Kaaba, all that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll be there.
He's from Saudi.
Chicago's O-Block is one of the most notorious housing projects in the country. O-Block has been home to many notable people throughout its history. Chief Keef, King Vong, Little Dirk, and even former First Lady
Man,
Michelle
Lil
Obama.
Durk.
The apartment complex is located on 60th
Michelle's there?
MLK Drive on Chicago's south side.
I didn't
It was
know
built
that.
in
Who's
1950
Michelle?
to house the influx of
Michelle
African
Obama,
during the
Obama's
Second
wife,
Great Migration. Upon
President
its
Obama.
Huh? Hold on.
President Obama's wife is from O Block.
MLK
Don't
Drive
lie.
on
Hold on.
Chicago's south side. It
That's
was
what
built
they said.
in 1950 to house the influx of
hold
African
on.
throughout its history. Chief Keef, King Vong, Little Dirk, and even former First Lady Michelle Obama. The apartment
What?
complex is
Michelle
located
Obama.
on
That's
64th
crazy.
So hold on there. See, but you're
I never knew
saying
that.
that's crazy. Like, what is up with O Block or Chicago?
Man, O Block is known for some crazy people. Like they do anything to get anything they want down there. It is not the safest place to be.
And
Or at
sometimes
least that's the history I've heard of it.
and what's crazy is right, yeah, I always think where I am in Birmingham sometimes is crazy, and then I'll speak to like you, or I speak to Death Mage, and I'll be realizing, yo, this is like Wonderland where I'm living here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, compared to some places over here, I don't think your place is
I
that
think
bad.
I think it's in you guys' food though. I think it's in what you're eating that's turning you like crazy over there. Cause I swear down, bro. I've seen some crazy stuff on YouTube of Americans. I think it's in your food, bro.
and MLK Drive on Chicago's
That's
south
crazy.
side. It was built in 1950 to house the influx of African Americans coming to Chicago during the Second Great Migration. Upon its opening, it was celebrated as the first African American co-op in the country, and it was noted for having high quality and spacious units relative to the other low-income housing on the market. As the ownership of the co-op went private in the 1980s, the quality of the units began to decline, and violence in the area increased as jobs moved overseas and drugs flooded the streets. In 2011, O Block earned its name in honor of 20-year-old
They got the
resident
whole.
O.D.
They
Perry.
did a real
You know,
search.
yo,
They
you know,
got
you know,
all the
you know, you know,
information.
you know what what I'm realizing as well. Yeah, I think that's what happens
What's
in
up?
the UK and all around the world. Yeah, you can't put too much black people in one place. They're like animals, bro. Hey, and
That's true, that's true.
I think when you
Yeah.
put too much black people, I don't know this with any other race. I don't know. You can probably relate because I'm sure the what they call them over your sides. What they call is it the Mexicans or what do they call them? There's a other group of people.
Immigrants.
Nah, not immigrants, bro. what did I call them, man? Essays or whatever, man. I don't know. Is it essays?
Okay.
Is it essays or what did I call
I don't
them?
think I've heard the name essays.
Essays. Yeah, but anyway, I think where they put too much black people in one place, you're just trying to start something there, cause you know we're like wild animals, not tamed. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't take black people nowhere, bro.
He was shot dead by a
Yeah.
rival gang member. From then on, Oblak's infamous reputation as a
Hey,
dangerous
man,
area began
territorial.
to spread around the country, and it's since been known as one of drill rap's ground zero locations. As of recently, a new movement has been growing in Oblak, Islam. I learned about this from 2 Muslim YouTube channels, and this got me connected to Glee,
New
an
movement.
Oblak Muslim spreading the word on his faith. It brings the question, is
Okay.
this the movement that can bring peace and safety back to the area? Let's hit the streets. And
I don't know
support
about
this
that.
Ah,
I don't know about that. Peace
God.
and safety to O Block sounds like a dream. See? Chicago.
Hey?
I was right. I see it somewhere in Chicago. I was right.
It looks nice though. You know what I mean?
Oblak to explore
Yeah,
what
it
interesting
looks
stories
clean.
have been developing, which is
For
a large
tourists.
conversion to Islam by many of the residents. And I'm curious to discover the impact Islam is having on Oblak, because to me,
that dirt?
you know, you might disagree with.
Yeah,
a
I
lot
was
of
just
things
thinking
about
I've seen
religion,
that guy's
but I
face
do
before.
think religion gives you the
Yeah, that's a little
ultimate
dirt.
values
He's
that
a
people
rapper.
can agree on, like don't steal, don't covet, don't lust. Things that can guide your life and are solid advice. I grew up in a really religious family. I attended a mega church when I was a kid, Willow Creek, South Barrington, an enormous place. They literally have a shuttle bus from your parking spot to the front. That's how big this church is. While some Bible stories I find helpful or meaningful, a lot of the Bible is hard for me to, especially the Old Testament, is really hard for me to like or enjoy or see why anyone would subscribe to it. But as a kid, I always saw my mom was deeply religious. Like she spends every morning reading the Bible, studying, and she's a cool Christian.
Yeah, I know.
She's the
I
one who
grew up
will
real
say, "Hey,
religious
Mom, I
as
just
well.
went
You know
to a
what I mean?
jungle in
Yeah,
Ecuador and I
we
did
had
ayahuasca."
to.
She doesn't judge you for it.
Come
I
on.
really love my mom. She's one of my
Yeah.
best friends because I can tell her anything and she doesn't approach me with judgment. I think there's a lot of value in good religious people in a society. I don't know a ton about Islam, so I'm intrigued to learn more. Also, when you mix
We need
Oblak
more
with
people
it,
like
man,
that
this
that
is an
won't judge you
interesting
when you
story
share your
coming fresh
opinion.
off the press.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we'll
yeah,
see
yeah,
when we
yeah,
get
yeah.
closer to Oblak.
Hey, first things first, we got hot boy
That's
cook.
weirdo.
Mm.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, that looks like something straight out of GTA.
Yeah, Chicago is the place.
Place
O Block
because it
is
looks like a
basically
mixture of a place
San
to live and a
Andreas.
prison. Like you have
That's what it looks
fences
like,
with
man.
sharp little
Jeez.
points. It's all
Yeah.
fenced in. You have your own security force in O Block. Feels like a place like when you.
Wow.
What's up, brother? Don't
Your
film.
own security force.
I gotta get y'all in first, you know that. Put y'all cameras up like in y'all book bags. I'm gonna come get y'all now.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Guys, t-shirts are on the site right now, flying off the shelves. But even cooler, the Big Dog Gotta Eat sweatshirts. They sold out in 36 hours last time. Get yours. Freshest thing on the market
If I'm-
right now.
if
Big
I'm
Dog
right,
Gotta
I
Eat,
think
especially
they-
during Ramadan after this.
I think they made a like a reference to O Block in GTA. Like they made an actual spot
Swear
to
down.
reference to O Block. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, this looks like one of the shops in GTA that I normally pull up to, but normally there's a clothes shop right there. Yeah.
Oh, across the road.
Yeah.
I know what you're
You
talking
know what
about.
I'm about? Yeah, the clothes shop. You
Yeah.
normally fly in the car park, go in the shop where it says now open. That's normally a clothes shop. You go in there. Yeah.
The sun goes down, you gotta eat, you know what I mean? Rep the movement, get it while supplies last. Appreciate
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
advertising his merch out. His merch look alright as well.
Good to meet you.
Uh-huh.
Tell us where
Yeah,
we are
looks
right
cool.
now.
Man, we going right here on Kings Drive. That's Oblak Cross. That's where we finna go.
Let's give you the backstory on Gleesh. Little did I know that he was one of King Bong's close friends, and he even had a song named after him called
Oh.
Gleesh Place with 23
Okay.
million views. This is a track about home invasions and robberies and features a story where King Bong hit a lick
See,
for
they talking about
$50,000
Oblak
and went
in their
straight to
songs.
Gleesh's apartment with a loot. Whereupon Bong and Gleesh had a discussion about buying cars and guns with the proceeds.
I don't understand why rappers rap about the
Did a
crazy
little
things
research
that
on
they be
people
doing.
before meetings
Oh, yeah,
so I
that's
could
how they get
an
locked
unbiased
up. They do that
impression of
over
who
here
they
as
are
well,
today
man.
versus
Yeah.
who they were in the past. So I was unaware of Gleesh's relationship with Vaughn when I met him today in Oblak. Gleesh is a fashion designer, he's a rapper, and he's the front runner of the Oblak Muslim movement. Let's meet the man.
What's up, big guy? You good? Yeah.
Yeah, that's my uncle. He was telling me he had some brothers in Parkwood.
Yeah. I'm Duty Law.
Tell us what you got on right now. That's a new attire I haven't seen yet.
Oh, yeah. I got my throbe on, my Muslim throbe, my kufi, my Muslim chain.
Was it hard to start rocking that? Because that's not typical outfit in this area.
I had to get used to it.
Do people ask you a lot of questions when they see you wearing that?
Yeah, they think it's a dress. I don't take that lightly, but it's a throbe.
Yeah. What percent of people
Yeah,
out here
it's
you
a
think
little
know
bit.
about
It
the
looks like a
Muslim
dress. It's a little bit.
Muslims throughout the world.
Yeah,
Arguably the
yeah.
biggest religion in the world.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm
2-3 years.
I'm used to it though, you know what I mean? Because I'm in like a high populated Muslim area, so I'm used to that. When I first when I first used to see that, I used to think it does look like a dress, you know what I mean? Then I start understanding. Okay, I get it, you know what I mean?
There's only like one. There's like a Muslim church like down the road from where I am, but I have never seen anyone wear anything like this around these parts.
Oh yeah, around by me. And imagine this, my back garden, right?
Yeah.
If I jump over to my back garden, I'm inside of a mosque.
Nice.
Yeah, a mosque. Yeah, so there's a mosque literally at the end of my back garden. So
they're everywhere then.
yeah, they're everywhere in the UK. UK. Wow, in Birmingham anyway. Birmingham is a populated Muslim area. You know what I mean? A lot of Muslim cultures, Muslim shops. You know what I mean? Muslim food. You know, like you know what I mean? Asian foods, and it's all right.
Right now.
How you feeling?
I'm good, but I can't eat or drink.
I knew
I
guys
would love to try out some when I come up there.
Muslim wrestlers, and so they would go an entire practice without eating or drinking, and that takes a lot of discipline.
Yeah, it takes discipline. It's really a man thing. Man over matter.
You no longer need to know how to edit your
Oh
video.
wait, they can't eat certain foods, right?
Yeah, or drink alcohol, or you know.
I understand no drink alcohol, but like eating is like part of my personality.
What?
Love me some food. Eating is a part of my personality. I love food, man.
Yeah, come on, I'm a foodie as well, man. But even though I'm still on my one meal a day, though, man. You know what I mean? I still had to go back on my one meal. I stopped it for a while, but I had to go back to that.
Real tight.
So does that mean that O Block has gotten safer?
Everywhere all the same. It's just they got to tighten up their security, so that's the type of stuff they do.
This arguably could be the most notorious project in the entire country. Is that a bullet hole right there?
That's a bullet hole, but it's natural. You go
Wow, you see how normal it is?
What does Ramadan mean to you guys?
It's like, oh look, a bullet hole.
Not just eating and drinking.
Be nice to other people.
Yeah.
You know what's mad? We do that here as well. Like when I go to my dad's certain times, there's a lot of places you go and you can see bullet holes in the walls, and you know what I mean. So where I am, it gets popping, but it just seems like over there it's a war zone where you guys at, man. It seems like a war zone. And I say it again, I always believe it's the food, bro. I know it makes no sense, but I think the food you like eating has got something in there, bro. I'm telling you.
They're dragging them to be hostile.
You have to care for other people. They teach you that there's a lot of people on earth that don't have no food or drinks.
No, that's like right back in
Think about
Jamaica.
other people before you think about yourself.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Are there any Arabic words you could teach the audience?
Alhamdulillah, is the best.
Shukran, thank you. How'd you get the name Glee? I've never met a
Okay.
Glee before.
Look,
Invan.
they just call me Glee. They just made the name. Okay, I'll
They just-
Invan,
Okay.
is it a hero or a villain?
One is a hero.
Yeah.
Everybody always looking at somebody bad. He a hero though.
Because
My
some
hero.
people love him for who he was as a rapper. Some people are like, that guy was a serial killer.
Nah, he ain't no killer at all. That's a good guy, man. He made everybody really start loving each other.
I didn't realize Gleesh and Vaughn had been close friends when I asked this question, but let me give you some
Hold on, he died. The guy's talking about.
I think so. Let me check.
Yeah, because I don't really follow a lot of
Yeah, he died November 6th
Swear down.
at Atlanta. In Atlanta.
Where you are, yeah.
See, well, I'm not from I'm not from Atlanta. I'm at Georgia. but
Oh,
not in
yeah.
Atlanta.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I need to remember that Atlanta
Atlanta's crazy.
is different from Georgia.
Oh yeah, did you hear like there was a storm, a flash flood happened down in Atlanta, and like 12 people died from the flash flood.
When was that? Recently?
It was like yesterday.
Woo. Okay, yeah.
The
You know what?
storms-
It's been crazy.
Yeah.
It's been crazy everywhere. There's been rains here. There's been rains. I talked to Bird, and he's showing me the lane. It's mad. It's like mad rain all the time. So it looks like
Oh, it's back there too.
yeah, it's just raining everywhere, man.
Oh, I meant to say there's the rain fell here a little bit, not too much, like compared to Atlanta, but the amount of houses close to me that are like completely flooded, the roads are blocked up, school's been canceled. Like,
Damn. I talk about it. I'm actually editing a video now. It's not finished yet. A little vlog. When I was out on the road trying
yeah.
to go around a few big puddles, and the place was flooded, man. Like you want cars stuck in water and all kinds of crap. It's crazy. But I've got
Oh,
footage of that. I'm working on that. I mean, I just need to get some more footage to put on it.
shit. Yeah, I'm gonna tune in. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Alright.
Background
Yeah.
as to why I asked about Vaughn. By many within O Block in Chicago, Vaughn was heralded as a rap.
Oh, now how did this tell you how Van got killed?
Oh, did it tell how? I don't know.
More than likely, he got shot. Yeah,
Let me try.
he ain't gonna be stabbed. That's the UK thing, you know what I mean? Rest in peace, bro. I'm not laughing at that, you know.
Oh my gosh. Okay. On November 6th, he died at age 26, and it was a deadly altercation at a nightclub. So he did get into a little problem at a nightclub, and then it ended there.
They didn't say how.
He got shot
Oh,
in
okay.
Atlanta. So I don't like Atlanta.
Oh,
Atlanta is crazy.
So then, how far are you from Atlanta then? Because I always
I'm
is
like,
Atlanta and Georgia next door to each other. That's why they say Atlanta, Georgia,
oh
right?
no. Atlanta, Georgia is like the center of Georgia. Atlanta is like, I'd say like what, the parish?
Yeah,
It's like the middle.
yeah, you can.
I'm not in the middle. I'm like on the outskirts,
Yeah,
like an hour away.
you're confusing me. So,
Oh.
so, so Georgia, Atlanta is the center of Atlanta.
Yes, Atlanta is the center of Georgia.
Yeah, so that mean Atlanta and Georgia's next door to each other then.
They're basically the same place. Yeah, it's like the center
So
of
it's
like Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia then.
Yeah, but I'm not in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm at the outskirts.
All right, cool. Let's get back to this, yeah.
Okay.
He took out the mold of poverty and launched himself into superstardom.
Got a drop on this flexing nigga. He from Tennessee.
So there he goes. There he goes saying the shit that he did, snitching on himself.
More than just
I've been
doing so.
look
In
at
fact,
those
YouTube's
lyrics.
Premier
I've been
hip-hop
shooting
historian
guns.
Trap Lord Ross has a detailed and exhaustive 3.5-hour analysis proclaiming King Vong to be rap's first serial killer. And King Vong himself literally put out tweets like, "Man, I'm just trying to kill, and I can name 5 GDs I done killed." All this aside, I wasn't here to speak with Gleech about King Vong or
Why are you
Vong.
telling the media
I was
that?
here
I
to
can
learn
name
about his
5
story
people.
and about the spread of Islam through
Come
Oprah.
on.
Did he hit the cameras now? Hit the cameras. So we walk in.
Until we get past security.
Hide the cameras until we get past security.
It's not easy to get into O Block, huh? How long have you been here for?
Quite a while. It was a beautiful place.
So down there, you need to get an O block, you gotta go through security.
They said security is everywhere down there. So
That is crazy, bro. It sounds
I
like
don't blame them,
it
though.
sounds
It's
like
crazy.
it sounds like what you call them places where you go. Is it a housing scheme?
a house. Oh, like a gated community.
Yeah, it sounds like a gated community.
It's
It,
like
it
everywhere.
might as well be. People over there be crazy. They ain't afraid of nothing over there. Like they see shit. They've been through a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's
I
that.
don't blame him for putting up security.
It's that pizza man and some of them.
It's not.
Hey,
Yes,
I'm telling you,
Virtue.
they've got a mass serial killer pizza in America. When you eat that pizza, you serial killer. Yeah, they've got a hot dog for a shootout. You eat that hot dog, you're going to do a shootout. I'm telling you, something's in all the food over there, but
I gotta try that pizza.
nah, you don't want to try that pizza.
Nah, they ain't Muslim.
People in O Block are thinking about joining. What would you say are like the selling points? Like why should they join the movement?
I could just bring with me and they could, you feel me, get experience on their own. You gotta learn stuff to do it. I can just tell you, oh, you finna be Muslim.
What has it brought into your life?
A lot of beautiful things.
Yeah, like what?
I got a business. I got all types of stuff going on. You see what I'm saying?
Before you were Muslim to now, like what's changed for you?
Be disciplined, the way I act with other people.
Do you feel like being a Muslim has helped you to treat other people better?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The way you act, the way you dress, the way you talk, all that. And caring about others, like, you know.
I feel like especially for young
There's a disconnect to me to what he's saying here, because in my Muslim community, right,
yeah.
I find a lot of the Muslims have got no manners. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, yeah, I find a lot of them's got no manners, you know what I mean? But then at the same time, you'll meet some of them are the sweetest people. Like my neighbors, I got two couples
Yeah.
that lives like a door away from me. Hey, sweetest people, nicest people you'll ever meet in the world, bro. You know what I mean? And they'll tell
Yeah.
you they'll actually tell you like it's you know what I mean, like they'll say the people that act like that, they're not true Muslims, you know what I mean? So a lot of people just say, "Oh, I'm a Muslim." You know what I mean? But then on the
Oh,
weekend
just
they're
yeah.
out drinking and you know what I mean, got knives and you know what I mean? So there's a disconnect. A lot of people are using the word Muslim to try and get through certain places. You know what I mean?
Two
Men, if we
faced.
are
Yeah.
disciplined, there's so much we can accomplish in this life. But if we're not disciplined, we're kind of I don't want to say we take up space, but we're not what we could be. So give me the tour. You guys are going to Lululemon?
Nah, he going to Louis V, man.
You come from like more of the rap world. Materialism is a high priority, like Gucci bags and Louis bags. What does Islam think about all that?
I mean, it's alright, bro. I don't want too much care for that.
Muslims or Islamic? Okay.
Say again?
forgot.
We at my mom's house.
I thought like Muslims
Yeah.
and Islam was two different things. The Muslims are Islamic, right?
Nah, Muslim and Islam is the same thing.
Okay.
Well, I think so, right? Yeah.
I thought they were different.
You're clicking on the keyboard. Check it out. You know what I mean? Learn something while we go ahead, you know.
Yeah.
Muslims and Islam. I think Islam is the Muslim religion, right? I think that's what it is. I think they're Muslims and Islam is their religion, or is it?
Oh yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Being Islamic is a Muslim thing. Okay.
Yeah. I thought so.
Okay.
Told ya, man.
Where do you want to move
Cool.
to?
Don't move somewhere nice.
You want to stay in Chicago? You want to move out of the city? You want to move out of the state?
Eventually, it's to move out of Chicago, though.
Yeah. How many guys in this room are Muslims?
They Muslims.
So what do you think about joining Islam or becoming a Muslim? What do you think about it?
Supposed to be a real nigga, you being true to yourself.
Do you think, hey, this is something I want to do one day, or is it like, nah, it's not for me?
I don't know.
Yeah, anything in the process to take time.
No.
Especially something like that is a big commitment. It's not like you're just done with it in a day. Like if you commit to being a Muslim, like that's a big new life change. You know?
Yeah,
I
once
grew
you
up
start, there's no
Christian
going
family,
back.
but I've never felt called to dedicate my life to it, you know, because you have to really change everything you do from that point on.
Like, yeah, you can be Christian or whatever, but like, I don't know what they do, like, far, like, discipline, like, when it's time, like.
I mean, it depends. Muslims are a lot more disciplined than Christians.
that's
Like,
what I'm
they do
saying,
it
like,
5
do they,
times a
like,
day. I would say, like, the
I don't agree with that. I don't think Muslims are more.
Yeah, me either.
I don't think Muslims are more disciplined. I think there's Muslims that's really disciplined and there's Christians that's really disciplined. I think in each religion you're gonna have the outsider and the insider, you know what I mean, and the one in the middle.
Yeah.
I think it's balanced in all religion. You're gonna have that real dedicated, like, come on, you know, like at the minute,
Yeah.
look at mum, you know what I mean, and then look at my grandmother. My grandmother, bro, she was dedicated. You know what I mean, she walked in a straight path. You know what I mean, she wouldn't even put
Every
one
day,
foot.
24/7.
Yeah, every day, 24/7.
Yeah.
She wouldn't put one foot wrong. And then you've got Muslims like that is on a straight path as well, that won't put one foot wrong. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't agree. I wouldn't agree with that comment. I think in each religion, I think you've got different individuals. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think anyone's more than anyone else.
Nah.
It's how much one person chooses to put
Yeah,
into.
definitely.
Yeah.
Every day when she wakes up.
You guys see me keep looking up there, because when I'm looking up there, I'm looking at Jeby's life. I'm speaking to him. He's on my top screen. That's why I keep looking up to him.
She reads the Bible, prays.
Yeah, but what about the other people?
A lot of Christians don't do shit.
Yeah, when it's Islam, like, you know,
No,
that's
that's
the way of
good.
life.
Do you have to own anything to be in Islam? Like, do you have to buy like a prayer rug or anything like that?
No. I got a couple of them in the room, though.
Yeah? You want to show us?
Yeah, it's one, it's a do something.
You got prayer rugs. Okay. Got mats that they pray on.
Yeah, prayer rugs, yeah. And I think they've got to pray facing a certain direction as well, right?
You know what?
Yeah, I think they got to
I didn't
pray.
know that.
Yeah, I think they got to pray.
It's one, it's a do something.
What happened in your life that you're like, this is what I want to
The
do?
discipline, I was just doing a lot of stuff. Like, it just made me get on everything I was supposed to get on, like, as far as my business and all that.
How'd you hear about it?
Really, Vaughn, uncle. Yeah,
King Von's
yeah.
uncle?
Yeah,
King
Vaughn.
Vaughn?
And my other brother,
Oh, his
Steve.
uncle,
He's been
okay.
around since we was little, you know what I'm
Is he from O Block too?
saying? He's been around for a while.
Do you think the FBI knows about? Because I know Muslim groups in the past, like when Malcolm X, Elijah Muhammad, they had their eyes on that shit. Have you guys ever been visited by like any FBI guy asking
I
about
thought that was
Muslims?
my phone. I
Well,
almost looked at my
Don't worry
phone.
about this. I don't worry at all.
Well, I think if you're doing nothing wrong, you got nothing to worry about.
Alhamdulillah,
You know?
that's what you said. Ain't nothing going on wrong, you see what I'm saying?
What does your mom think about it when you told her you're Muslim?
Huh, she love it.
Is it easier to get men to join or women, or do you get both that join?
A little easier for the man to join, but like you gotta have the sisters around. They gotta really get the right feel.
That's crazy.
I feel
Okay.
like Islam's a lot tougher for a woman because there's more rules for a woman. Than
Ain't
a
nothing
man.
tough though. It ain't nothing tough.
I mean,
you can do whatever you put your mind to.
do you think you ever want to go on a
Sure,
pilgrimage
sure.
to Saudi Arabia?
The pilgrimage, also known as the Hajj, is the fifth pillar of Islam and is something that every adult Muslim must do. At
Ooh,
least
I
once
know
in their
somebody
life.
over
Each
in
year, millions journey to Mecca.
Saudi Arabia.
Idea.
Would you? Yeah, I don't understand why they didn't do it up here. I know it's a little bit harder, but he says like 18 plus content is like completely blocked. You can't find it over there.
Oh, it's
And not only that, yeah, it's like
that's
you
a good
can't.
thing. That's a
like-
good thing though.
Yeah, why don't us Americans or like other countries outside of
Do that.
yeah?
Uh,
Is this too much work?
I don't think it's too much work. I think it's I think that country is so religious. I think that's what it is. I think England and America, it's not really that much of a religious country, so they look at it in a way where everyone's got their freedom. Which, to be honest, if you want to watch 18 content, I think you should. If you want to, you should have that freedom. I don't think it should be taken away from you. You know what I mean? I don't agree with that. So I understand it's a religious country, but I don't agree with them taking the choice away from the people if they feel like, yeah, you know what, I want to watch Set It Off, or I want to watch Fast and the Furious, or you know what I mean, or some film that's 18
Yeah.
plus. So I don't think they should do that. You should have the right to watch something if you want. You know, a bit of freedom. You know what I mean?
It is a land of the free, huh?
Ah, yeah. The land of the serial killers. Yeah.
Yeah, they're free, all right.
Hold on there. Is America it got more? Yeah, I think yeah, you know what? That's
Yeah, it does.
America is definitely gonna have the most serial killer in the whole of the world. And then
Well, let me check that.
I'll speak to people like you that live in America. You'll be like, yeah, it's because it's big country. Nah, Africa is big. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Go on, Google it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Go on. America's got the most serial
Okay,
killers.
the country with the most serial killers in Zawardo.
United States of America. Go on, say it. Go on, say it. Go on, say it.
Okay, in second place we have Russia.
No, I want to hear first place.
They're showing a
Nah.
top four.
All right, go on. Go on.
Nah, I'm just showing you the comparison.
All right,
in
go.
Russia, which is in second place,
Yeah.
there are 196.
196. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. But compared to the number one place, which is the United States,
Oh,
as
go
you
on.
said,
How much?
3,615 serial Yeah.
Hold on. What second place got again? What second place got?
Second place, Russia with 196 serial killers compared to 3,000. Like
Wow.
3.6. Like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I told you, man. I told you. Hey, I told you, bro. It's in the food, man. It's in the food. It's in the
Oh,
food.
man. I'm afraid to eat
To
that.
stand as equals before God. Through rituals rich in symbolism,
Oh, no,
pilgrims
no.
seek spiritual renewal and forgiveness. But the Hajj is more than just a ritual. It's a bond of brotherhood and unity transcending borders and cultures. It was on his pilgrimage that Malcolm X met Muslim brothers from all corners of the globe, and where he changed his opinion on race relations forever. Through the GoFundMe link in my description, we can fund Chicago Muslim brothers on their trip to Mecca
you
and
did,
hopefully
like,
be a small
GoFundMe.
part of helping Chicago to be a more peaceful
I hope
place.
they all
Please
safe over
consider
there.
donating.
I'm going to
The
Saudi
Muslims.
You are?
Man, I'm going
Yeah.
to Mecca, touch the Kaaba, all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there.
You know that in Afghanistan, in some places, if you get caught listening to music, they'll like beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
What?
Insane, isn't it?
What? If you get listening to music,
What?
some part of Afghanistan,
Yeah, if you're
they'll beat
listening
you
to
up.
certain music. Yeah.
Yeah. Why would
I'm
anyone?
guessing it's.
Why would anyone? And don't get me wrong, you know. This is I think this is the disconnect where a lot of people have, because when you watch the news or when you hear people say stuff like that, you just think, wow, it's a Muslim thing. But I don't think it's a Muslim thing because a lot of Muslims probably won't agree with what's going on in Afghanistan, that Muslims are not allowed to listen to certain music and they get beat up in the streets and the women get stoned. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. But I don't think it's genuinely a Muslim thing. I think that's, what is it? It's ISIS that's running, is it ISIS at the minute that's running that?
Oh.
Because I think when the United States and the United Kingdom left, I think ISIS took it over, right? I think they gave it back to the we call them terrorists, or is it ISIS? I don't know. I don't want to call them terrorists.
Mhm.
They might be watching
Yeah,
like
don't do
they
that.
might be watching like, oh
Mm.
yeah, let's get his appy.
Let's get it back.
Yeah, but I think, are you looking it up?
Um. Oh yeah. Yes, ISIS.
Yeah, it's run
You're
by
right.
ISIS now. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you see, and I don't think I personally don't think ISIS can represent for Muslims, because when you speak to Muslims, they don't agree with nothing that ISIS does. But a lot of people will look at ISIS as how Muslims are, but they're not. They're extremists. I think they call them extremist Muslims or something. That,
Extremely.
yeah, they're extremists. Or so they're not going by the book of the Quran book. You know what I mean? They're going by something else,
Uh,
or they're reading the Quran backwards or something. You know?
reading it backwards.
That's how it is. So people that aren't from here are hip to this. Explain that. Break that down a little bit more.
Don't go in the wrong area, listen to the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever you want
Mhm.
Just with the windows up. There's some music I listen to that I listen to with the windows up because I'm a little embarrassed if someone were to hear me. You guys ever heard of Creed before? No. You're either gonna love this.
Can you
or you're
imagine
gonna just show you a little sample.
someone
Play, like,
someone
10
from
seconds of the song
our
and tell you-
Yeah,
like place that doesn't know nothing about getting beaten up like that? Because I know a lot of people like Chris that blast music, windows down, big ass speakers to the back windows, blasting the craziest of music. Imagine someone like that goes over that country not knowing
Now,
that they
country. No,
will.
I think countries like Dubai, um, countries like a lot of the real Muslim countries. Before you even step foot there, you need to research it before you go, because simple things as me, because you know me, I live on medication for my back, right?
Yeah.
And certain medications that I take that's prescribed to me in this country, I could probably go to some of those countries and get stopped. You know what I mean, and get thrown in jail.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
oh, that's
I'm
crazy.
sure I've seen some woman got sent in prison in one of those countries, one of those Muslim countries, because she had tramadol in her. I got drove full of tramadol. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you have to research. But I think you need to research before you go into any country. 'Cause
Yeah, you need to check out
yeah,
wherever you
yeah,
go.
you gotta. It's like I think the only countries that don't get respected a lot is United States and United Kingdom, because when people come here, they don't care about the rules or the laws there. They just want to do their own thing. But then if we're going to a different country, we have to respect the rules because they're stamped down that hard in them countries. While America and England's got a lot more freedom, you know, land of the free. And then England, freedom of speech and, you know, freedom of this and whatever else.
Yeah.
So everyone just come and do what they want to do. And then they turn around and moan. Oh,
No.
Just chilling in the car, driving home from the club. You guys feeling this at all or no?
What is he playing? What is
New
that?
York has the
No
same
idea.
thing, where you can only listen to certain guys in certain areas, otherwise it gets treacherous really quickly.
Yeah. A lot of
Oh
songs
yeah,
be
because
like,
of
disrespectful
like
to
gangs.
other people, neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't want to go in this area and play this.
What do you guys view as the impact of drill music? Good, bad, in between?
Whatever the narrative the person take with it and they run with it, that's on them. We don't really too much care about that.
You can't change that.
As a Muslim, do you feel like you can go to any neighborhood and you're okay? Like, does that give you more of like a...
Nah, you always gotta tie the camel up. Don't never get me wrong. And what I mean by that, you don't just go doing stuff you naturally don't do.
So how do you think Chicago would change if a lot more people became Muslims?
We can stick together like an iron fist. We can get what we need and what we want, and everybody can be all right.
So unite the people.
Exactly.
Anytime there's a movement of people that get united, whether it's MLK, JFK, Malcolm X, somehow that leader gets taken out. You know what I mean? If the
I don't really
government,
worry about
Yeah.
that. It's like, it's no point. Like,
Somehow.
I was doing the good stuff.
but the government fears when people unite.
Let's explore how the FBI has historically responded to black political movements. Let's take you back to the 1960s when the Black Power movement was
shit.
sweeping through the United States. This originated as a militant response to the slow progress of civil rights reforms on a national level. The rise of the Black Power movement alarmed the FBI. Under Director J. Edgar Hoover, the FBI viewed the movement as a threat to national security. Through a counterintelligence program called COINTELPRO, a series of covert and at times illegal activities were used by the FBI to infiltrate, discredit, and disrupt black activist organizations. On December 4th of 1969, the aggressive
They had a whole
tactics of
task force
COINTELPRO
for
culminated in a tragic and controversial event, the assassination of Fred Hampton, the Black Panthers' Illinois chairman. In coordination with the Chicago PD, the FBI orchestrated a pre-dawn raid on Hampton's apartment. Based on
Oh, you know what's crazy? Talking about the Black Panthers, there's a story of a young black girl from London. She reached out to the Black Panthers in the States, right? And they made her leader of the Black Panther Party in the UK. She went to a party. Someone shot her in the head. Crazy, yeah. They still haven't found anyone responsible for it. Weird, isn't it? And because she started doing Black Lives Matters, started doing a lot of marches and bringing black people together. At a party in London, a shot went off and it was her. They shot her in her face and killed her. No one don't know who killed her. They still ain't found the killer up to this day.
No cameras or nothing.
Nah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. When I find her name, as a matter of fact, when I find her name again, I'll throw it up because I'm sure there's a video on it. We can watch that together and check it out.
Yeah.
On detailed floor plans of the apartment provided by the FBI informant who had infiltrated the Black Panthers,
They got
law
whole
enforcement
blueprints,
executed
okay.
the raid while Hampton was asleep. Armed officers stormed the apartment, and in the hail of gunfire that followed, Fred Hampton and fellow Panther Mark Clark were killed. Forensic analysis later revealed that most bullets were aimed at Hampton's bedroom, and evidence strongly suggested that Hampton,
course it
who had
was.
been sedated by barbiturates, likely slipped in by
And they're
the
gonna say it's an
informant,
accident
shot
or
at
something.
point-blank range, ensuring his
how it
death.
works.
Point
The
blank,
official
hear that?
narrative initially claimed
was
that
shot
the
point
Hampton
blank.
opened fire on the
Point-
police, provoking a
point blank.
defensive response. However, subsequent investigations and outcry led to a different understanding. The raid had effectively been a targeted assassination of Hampton. Their death
course
not
it
just a
was.
loss to the Black Power movement, but a devastating blow to the wider civil rights movement, and just one of the many examples that symbolizes the extreme measures our government is willing to take to suppress black leadership and autonomy.
Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen.
You over there, about? Of course it was. Hey, shit.
Yeah, of course it was, bro. Like,
I don't know about the old Black Panther stuff, bro. That's what I mean personally. I'm like, yeah, you over there, you know more than me. You know what I'm saying? But I would have went in there as well. Like, where is he at?
you know, the
I
police officers, some of them probably didn't even know.
I think Black Panthers was part of the problem. You know, people might blast me now and say, yeah, they're not. I think they do this segregation crap and they live in the past too much. They live in the past too much, the Black Panthers, and when they bring it to London and all that crap, right? They're bringing up some slavery crap, talking about slavery. I don't care about slavery. Bro, I do not care about slavery. You know what I'm saying? Why do I care about slavery? I weren't around.
I weren't around.
I weren't around. You know what I'm saying? What do you want me to do? Like, look at the white people walking around now and says, oh, yeah, look at this. Look. Nah, I don't want to do that. Hey, listen, listen, we're in 2020. What are we in? 2024? Yeah, we're in. Yeah, my mind. We're in 2024, yeah? Why do I care about slavery? I don't want to read no slavery books about slavery. I don't want to watch no documentary about slavery. I watch no. That's all some hate crap that the makers like will want to watch and will start hating. It's all the segregation. I don't care about that. That's why I've never respected what the Black Panthers do, because to me they just live in the past and bring up crap. I don't want to hear about that. Like, leave the past in the past. You know what I mean? Then when anything happened, the first thing, oh, he's racist. He's racist. Hey, black people, we're the most black people. I don't care what no one says. We're the most racist people, bro. And as soon as anything would jump up, oh, it's because I'm black. Hey, listen, I think we're the most racist people because we can't let the past go, bro. I don't care what, you know what I mean? Hey, you can bash me in the chats or the comments as much as you want. I don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not gonna lie with you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wouldn't say I don't care about the past. I like listening to it, but as in diving into it, like how people are diving into it today, and like blaming current people for past events is not a part of my like. I don't do well with it. I don't really see or understand the full reason of racism because, like, as you said, the past is the past. Like,
Don't get me wrong. There's
you can't
still that.
hold somebody for what someone else did.
Nah, you know what I mean? It's like
There's crazy people, but like
it's like when
that's them.
it's like when the Queen died. When the Queen died in this country, those people celebrating and mocking it and saying, "Yay, she's dead. She was, you know, she was a slave. This and she owned slave, and that's what the crown stands for." And I'm thinking, this woman were nothing to do with slavery. It's
No.
ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. I mean, so back again. I'm gonna be our Uncle Ruckus for the day. Yeah. Don't listen to them. Don't listen
Well.
to them Negroes, man. Don't listen to them Negroes. Yeah.
People around me is on the right path, so we don't worry about it.
Inshallah. What's important to you guys?
Each other, our
Inshallah.
kids, our families, like others like that's one thing, but it ain't the biggest thing.
When you're dead and gone, is there anything that you will want to have accomplished or want your legacy to be? Like,
Make sure all our people do like father our kids. We want to have them left with things and stuff like that, business and stuff like that, for the long term goal and you and your people.
do you have to figure out which way Mecca is?
It's this way.
This man phone is.
Pull your cards out and see which way you want to be.
this way though.
Yeah, you can't pray that way.
I also say that, Gator. But you know.
See, oh yeah, that was you were saying. You gotta look a certain way when you pray. West.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
I'm Tommy.
Mashallah.
Nah,
That's the only Muslim word I know.
Don't get me wrong now, yeah. Hey, these don't look like no Muslim. These look like straight gangbangers.
No.
They look like
No.
straight gangbangers, bro.
Yeah.
They're just using this Muslim thing as a cover. They look like straight gangbangers. Don't told you, don't trust them Negroes, man.
That's what I said. They do not look. They don't look.
They don't look like Muslims to me because I
No,
live
they
in
don't
I live in the
at all.
Muslim community and they don't look like that. You know what I'm saying? These look like straight Crips and Bloods.
Nice to meet you, man. I like this robe too. How long have you been rocking the robe and being in the Muslim?
I've been Muslim 2 years.
What happened in your life that you're like, this is what I want to do?
By me being younger, I was forced to Christianity. But I only used to like the music at church. One of the brothers had talked to me, I had a conversation, and I was engaged in it. But before I even converted over to become Muslim, I was looking into it. Before I get myself into something, looking into
Okay,
it,
so
and
he.
it caught my
Okay,
attention.
that's good.
So when I finally took
You
my
did a little
Shahada,
research
it
first.
opened my eyes
Yeah,
to a
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
greatness.
What is the Shahada?
The Shahada is basically you converting over.
What does it take, like, to do a Shahada? Is it just like
Shahada? It's like a
statement out
baptism?
loud, or what do you have to do to?
Yeah, you basically.
You know what though? It's
Yeah.
it's weird because I grew up in a Christian home. You know that
Yeah.
I grew up in a Christian home, and it's weird because when when I speak to Muslims and we speak about the Quran and I speak about Christianity, I don't like saying it or thinking it, but for some reason the Quran seems to make a lot more sense than the Bible. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real, man. For real. It seems
I've
that
never seen a page in that, so I can't say.
yeah, nothing. I'm. You know what? I've never seen a page, but when I speak to Muslim, I will talk about a difference in the Bible and the Quran. The Quran makes. As a matter of fact, no, I did. I read the Quran when I was in prison for a while. You know what I mean. But when I got moved, I left the Quran with the guy that was there. But it does make a lot. I hate saying it as a Christian, man, but it does make a lot. It seems like it make a lot more sense than the Bible. You know, it seems like the Bible counteracts itself certain parts, and the Quran, there's not a lot of counteractions in the Quran. You know, but to me,
Okay.
but why I always come back to is it doesn't really matter anyway, because to me, Allah is God.
Yeah,
You
it's
know, we're
just,
all praying to
yeah,
one. It's one God. You know, that's the way I see it anyway.
that's the way I see it too.
in the service, Juma, to recite it in English and Arabic.
What kind of church, when you were in Christian church, was it a Baptist church?
Yeah.
How long was that service?
1 hour, 2 hours.
Because in Milwaukee, I went to a few different Baptist churches. They would take like 3 hours, so I had to retire. That was too much for me.
Yeah, it'd be a long
By like an hour in, dude, I'm like, I just want to get up and like start moving, start doing push-ups, start running around, and they just kept going and they kept going.
It just opened my eyes up to a lot of things that I really truly believed in. Because it's hard for me to get to believing in a lot of stuff. No disrespect to no Christians or nothing. I felt that certain things that was in the Bible wasn't describing the picture that they was trying to make.
Is there anything you had to leave behind when you became a Muslim? Like anything you had to stop doing or do differently?
Like now, it's month of Ramadan, I had to leave a lot of habits, a lot of bad habits. I had to stop eating pork, a lot of favorite candy.
Oh man, yeah, they gotta stop eating pork.
Everybody around you, they your brother. That's one thing about Muslims.
It's like chewy stuff.
It's like the Rasta religion. They can't eat pork. What, you don't eat pork?
Yeah. I do. But
okay. I listen. I used to eat pork and red meat and chicken. I did. I've told you I stopped eating meat, right? Did I tell you?
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah. I don't eat meat no more. You know what I mean? So.
They ain't trying to knock you.
But but when I was eating meat, I don't care what no one say. Pork was the best meat to eat. No meat tastes better than pork. You know what I'm saying? Nothing tastes better than pork. Nothing. You see what I'm saying? So if I miss anything from eating meat, that's the jerk pork. Ooh, you know what I mean? Get the smoke and the crackle and that skin. I don't care. Hey, come on now. Come on now.
So wait, what kind of substitute is there for like no meat? I can't picture that.
Fish, man. Yeah, that's my.
Ain't that still meat though?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's still meat, but it's fish. But it's. I'm not eating. When I say I'm not eating meat, I mean I'm not eating like, you know what I mean. I'm not eating like red meat.
Like
I'm not eating chicken.
Meat?
Yeah, I'm not eating ground meat. You know what I mean? Well, I eat ground meat because I eat crab, and crab comes out of the water, so that's technically ground meat. If you want to be technical, call it ground meat.
Oh my gosh! Okay, yeah.
No one's bigger than no one. They treat you like brothers.
So, question for both of you is like when you did that publicly, did you feel anything in your heart immediately after? Or what was going through your head right after you did that?
Man, I just burned it over like, man, crazy, man.
I felt loved, even around a bunch of people I didn't know.
What did your family think when you went back home and told them what happened?
It was surprising, but they loved it.
Depending on how I'm feeling, I might go get a couple, take about 50 people some food or something, just how I felt.
Is giving back part of Islam?
It's beautiful. I really do it on a regular, like, you feel me?
Yeah, they do give back a lot. Like you'll see that here as well. They do give back a lot.
That's hard.
They do give back, but they all film it when they're giving though. They all film it. I always find that weird when you're filming giving back. You know. You know?
I don't.
Yeah, like I've gave to people. Like I've give stuff to people too. Like, and I mean, I'll go buy stuff from the shop and Christmas time I'll go give it out, but I've never filmed it. You know what I mean? But then, but then saying that, you know what? Now I'm starting to do a lot more YouTube. I might film it, you know, because to me, but I wouldn't be filming it for that reason. I would just be filming it for content. Well, maybe that's what they're doing it for. I don't, you know, but
yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. So I'm not gonna judge. Actually, I'll take that one back because that's something I've done in the past, but I've never filmed it. But now, if I'm doing it, I'd film it just for the content. You know what I mean? And get some back. Like but I would talk to a lot of the people as well. Get some backstory on what's going on in their life. You know.
Okay.
Oh, sound.
How many pizza boxes? Okay, that you might be right.
You realize once you do start to give back, you realize it makes you feel really good. It makes the other person feel
yeah, it's in that pizza.
Like,
yeah,
13 boxes of pizza.
Families, man, like 2,500, man. Pull up right here.
Do events with the kids.
They got pizza. You got everything.
Okay, now that I can understand.
Yeah. To come out. Yeah.
Anything would really doing it because Allah sent us here to do this.
This is your clothing line?
That's me, LLC, business owner,
Why that
whatever.
look like
you
a
want to put
jacket
it,
I
however you
got?
want to take it.
Oh, you got sweaters.
Yeah, I see it.
Well, mine's blue and white.
Sweaters.
Yeah, jacket. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, that's a
More
nice
or less
clothing
sweater.
line right
How
there.
can people find this brand?
Take a
Yeah.
DM me, 6, Glee's hack underscore, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, hey, I've had my brand for a little while too, you know, people. So, hey, listen, sooner or later, I'm gonna start. I was meant to start this years ago, but you know, life happened, you know. So, but I'm gonna
Just a
start.
second, Trevor.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing my own merch when it's ready. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna throw the link in the description for you guys to go check out the merch. I'm gonna do hats, you know, beanie hats and all kinds of stuff, whatever it is, bags, jackets, t-shirts. You know what I mean?
And I'm gonna be the first one to grab one.
Aye, come on now.
You finna have a website up and running?
What does the 31 mean on a sweater?
That's how many colors I plan on dropping.
That's a lot of colors.
I got 2 kids. This for them though.
What has being a Muslim taught you about being
Oh,
a
I
father?
can make clothes for
or
his kids
teaches you
too.
about?
That's
I
fine.
really gotta
Yeah,
stand
that's
on
dope.
business for them. Like, you feel me? I don't really care about nothing else for me. You see what I'm saying?
Why are the cop cars so visible over there?
They have to be, man, probably.
Better, worse, different. What's changed?
This is what they make it, bro. They just,
Oh,
it's perfect to me. It's beautiful, and it's not what they think it is.
Over
or
here,
what
they dark
say,
as
bro.
hell.
So what are you gonna eat tonight?
You
What
see a
dump
pitch
off?
black Dodge, and if you don't look closely, you won't see the police logo on the side.
Oh yeah, I've seen pictures of those. I've seen pictures
Man,
of
they're
those.
everywhere over
And
here.
from the side, the guy that was filming it from the side, he couldn't see the police logo. When he got to the
Yeah.
side, he could see
Had to
it.
look at the little edge. Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah. Dope.
But if not, it's easy. You know me, I still eat regular stuff as long as it's not pork or nothing like that.
So we're leaving O Block. Where are we head next?
We going to the master, man. Undisclosed location. I ain't gonna tell you.
I don't know what I mean by it eats. What he just said, it eats regular stuff. I know.
Just not pork and stuff.
Yeah, but over
See,
here,
that's a real broad.
Nah, but here, even though
Yeah.
they don't eat pork, the Muslims the same as that. They can't eat regular stuff. It has to be a halal food. So they can't.
Halal?
Yeah, they have to eat halal food, meaning halal. You can check it out online if you want. It's halal food. So they can't just go to the supermarkets or English butchers and buy meat. They have to go to their own Muslim shops and buy what they call halal meat or halal products and stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, halal.
Halal, yeah, halal. That's what I said, in it, you little clown.
No, you said halal.
Nah, I said halal, innit?
Yeah.
It's it's the way you speak.
Okay, of course. It's the way I speak. It's my accent.
What does it say there about halal food and halal?
It's got to be like produced. It's got to be manufactured, processed, and stored. Equipment or utensils that have been cleaned according to Islamic law.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to specially.
Yeah, they gotta kill. They gotta kill things a special way and pray over everything and then bless it and otherwise can't eat it.
Y'all gonna see when we get there.
This is not an easy place to come in and come out. As you can see, look, they got this on lock. You gotta show an ID. You gotta go through a checkpoint.
Crazy.
ID. Man.
Wow.
Do you have any stories of what you've seen in O Block over the years?
These the best people y'all need to run to. Y'all don't run to my people. Them don't look. They go look. They make sure everything's secure.
But I noticed you had bear mace on
Secure.
you. Have you already used it?
I use it a few times.
What was the situation you used it in?
Ask your boy. Crowd get too crazy.
Crowd control.
Well, we be getting that.
What, you want me to ask him any questions?
No, I want to be right here. We can't be sitting right here long too long.
Like statistically, if you want to be involved in violence, it's usually late night. It's usually
Can't be one spot for too
alcohol,
long.
and it's usually people that know each other. So if you don't cause any issues, it's probably going to be rare that someone's going to try to cause an issue with you. O Block is no different. But,
O Block is so bad.
Unless you got some bling on you.
Yes, O Block so bad.
What makes you say that?
We had a fight.
There's a lot of fights here?
Yes.
How often do fights happen around here?
One red dog, saw him at the park. Yeah, in the park. They shoot at the park so much.
A shootout?
Of course.
What is that like?
I don't know. I don't know.
How old are you?
This poor kid.
11?
11!
8th grade.
Oh, 8th grade.
And what's 10 times 10?
100.
Okay.
20 plus 20?
Yeah.
You tell me.
40.
40? Hey, keep studying hard, alright, brother? Have a good day,
No,
okay?
what did they just flash across the
Hop in the
screen? Am I
car,
bugging?
We're gonna follow them to the mosque.
They just flashed something across the screen.
All right.
Did you see it? What did they say?
What?
They flashed something like words at the bottom of the screen. Screen went black and they flashed something.
Nah, I didn't see that. Hold on, let's go back.
Go back a little bit.
Yeah.
Go back a little bit.
Go back to about here.
I'm 11.
11?
It was when they were in the parking lot.
Oh, 8th grade.
Okay.
And what's 10 times 10?
100.
Okay.
20 plus 20?
Yeah.
You tell me.
40.
40? Hey, keep studying hard, alright, brother?
Okay.
Have a good day, okay?
Okay.
We're hopping the car. We're gonna follow them to the mall.
I don't see none.
What?
Yeah, I told you it's the food you're eating over there, man. You's like, oh, it's the food you's like eating over there. Cause I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I don't see nothing what you're talking about, bro. Nothing what you're talking about.
I could have sworn the screen went black and said
Nah. The screen didn't go black. That's that pizza kick. That's that pizza and chicken kicking in over there, bro.
I can't remember when was the last time I ate pizza. Bro.
Well, I bet you ate some chicken today or yesterday. Yeah, you ate some American food yesterday or today. That's what's kicking in, just making you hallucinating. Yeah, see, if you had a gun in you now and you're on the road, you'd hallucinate and start shooting. Like, oh!
I would hallucinate.
I thought I seen the dragon.
That's right.
We want to take a deeper dive into Islam and why it's attracting people to join. It's the fastest growing religion in the world right now. One way it's spreading in America is in the prison system. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about that history right now.
Since World War II, Islam has steadily grown throughout the U.S. prison system. The Moorish Temple and the Nation of Islam are the two primary forces behind this movement. Much of the momentum came after Nation of Islam leader Elijah Muhammad and around 100 other members of the group were sentenced to prison for World War II draft evasion, and in their time at prison, they began to spread the message of Islam. Through the 1960s, Islam continued to spread through the prisons. The two main factors driving this was the increase of incarcerated black men and the empowerment and popularity of the civil rights movement. Furthermore, the 1962 court case Fullwood vs. Clummer ruled that incarcerated Muslims had a legal right to practice their religion. The increase in prominence of Islam did come with challenges, however. Many Muslim prisoners were denied by guards the ability to spread religious literature and the ability to meet and conduct religious services. In one such case, Cooper vs. Pate, refusal of access to religious texts in Illinois Stateville Prison was ruled unconstitutional and a violation.
This is a real educational video.
Yeah.
Increased following the September 11th attacks.
I actually like videos like this. I watch a lot of stuff like this. You know what I mean? I don't like watching them. I don't like watching them on the TV no more. You know, like when they make documentary, because I think they're just like mix up, man. I like watching it from a normal person's like this guy. What's the word? Perspective. Is it perspective? Yeah. I like watching from a normal YouTuber that's going to the area and getting the truth out of it. You know, and the news they just tell you all kind of different narratives. So I prefer to come to YouTube. I do.
The U.S. Bureau of Prisons froze the hiring of Islamic chaplains following the attacks in an attempt to reduce radicalization among the inmates. Today, Islam is the fastest growing religion throughout the U.S. prison system, with an estimated 80% of imprisoned converts becoming Muslim and an estimated 35,000 to 40,000 converts coming every single year. One of the appeals of Islam is that the structure and brotherhood of the religion is an attractive alternative to the danger and chaos of the streets.
I always recommend 3 biographies.
I saw a lot of the military, bro.
Benjamin
People get so
Franklin,
close.
Teddy Roosevelt, and Malcolm X. Those are biographies that I might read once a year of each of those guys, just because they live such interesting and purpose-driven lives. And so I want to focus on Malcolm X right now. A lot of people think that he's a black separatist, that he wanted to split black and white people up. And for part of his life he did when he was in the Nation of Islam. Then he went on his pilgrimage to Mecca and he saw white brothers from Chechnya, he saw Middle Eastern brothers from Syria, he saw people from all across the world, and he realized we all are one, we all can be brothers. He died tragically just as his career was taking off, and I think it could have made a positive difference. Let's cover his assassination.
Malcolm X is one of the essential characters in the story of the Black Muslim movement. He was born in 1925 and his life quickly became hectic. When he was 3, his family had to move from Omaha because of threats from the KKK. When he was 6, his father's bizarre and tragic death convinced Malcolm it was the work of white supremacy.
Have you still got KKK over there now?
I believe there is like communities like around these parts, but I stay away from
around the
like
community where you are.
Not this community specifically, but here in Georgia, I believe there are still some members.
Hey, this is why my family, like you and my dad and everyone else, always my little brother, always trying to tell me, you need to go America, man. You'd love it over there. Listen, America is one country I stay far from. You know what I mean? Can you imagine that? Nah, listen, I'm scared of your police over there. I'm scared of them Negroes eating the pizzas. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
What's wrong with you?
hey, listen, yeah. Hey, I'm scared to take the wrong
Negroes.
turn. You know, you just driving, you just see a man pop out. You lost, boy. Get him, Paul.
That's
Oh, get him, Paul. Oh, get him, Paul. You lost, boy. You in the
Get him,
wrong
Pop.
neighborhood, boy. And I'm scared of
Oh my
America, man.
god.
Hey, I'm scared of everything in America. The food, the Negroes, um, getting lost. Hey, I don't trust that place. No, no, no. No. I'll stay away.
His father's death drove his mother to insanity and led to her becoming institutionalized in a mental hospital. Malcolm began to find trouble as a juvenile, and his criminal activity led him to become a ward of the state by the age of 14. He was assigned to a boarding school under the supervision of a white family. At this boarding school, he excelled academically and socially, and he developed aspirations to become a lawyer. However, his English teacher shot down his dreams and told him that as a Negro, he should set his sights lower on things like becoming a janitor or carpenter. Experiencing massive frustration with the white world, he felt limited by it. He moved to black-dominated Harlem and began a life of crime. He and his friend Shorty ran a burglary ring, and he supplemented his income with pimping and selling reefer. Outside of crime,
I didn't
he
know
became
that.
well known around town for his dance moves, his zoot suits, and he tore up Lindy Hop dance clubs. Eventually, he was caught for his crimes and sent to prison. It was here his life changed and he discovered Islam. He joined the Nation of Islam and educated himself in prison by reading every book he could get his hands on. And in doing this, he emerged as a powerful...
Yeah, I think that's crazy. Because a lot of my friends that turned Muslim actually turned Muslim in prison. And it's like me. The first time I ever picked up a Quran is when I was in prison. You know what I mean? So I reckon if I was there any longer, I probably could have come out converted as well.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Muslim.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't like that word converted either. Because you know, I probably could have come out a Muslim. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Powerful and influential leader. From the time he was released in prison in 1952 to 1960, he helped grow the Nation of Islam from 400 members to 40,000. As a prominent figure in the Nation of Islam, Malcolm X advocated strongly for black empowerment and self-sufficiency. Nation of Islam leader Elijah Muhammad handpicked him as his right-hand man and sent him around the country to give speeches, rally up the troops, and grow numerous mosques. His compelling speeches brought him national attention, and his views often sparked controversy. His growing popularity eventually led Elijah Muhammad to feel threatened, and this later led to Malcolm leaving the Nation of Islam in 1964. It was then that he went on his pilgrimage to Mecca, where he met Muslim brothers of every color across the globe. And from this, he returned with a new understanding of race.
Hold on there. Hold on. I just seen something. I'm like, that Denzel Washington.
Went on his pilgrimage to Mecca, where he
Denzel
met
Washington.
Muslim brothers.
Is that Denzel there? It looks like Denzel, don't it?
Oh, it does look like Denzel. Oh, okay.
It's not Denzel, though, is
Surprised
it?
you caught that. This is probably not.
Nah.
Well,
That's
hey, let me check.
that's Malcolm. No, that's Malcolm X, isn't it? That's Malcolm X.
Yeah.
But it looks like
He
Denzel.
does look like Denzel from the side.
Yeah, I wonder if Denzel played a film as Malcolm. Cause that looks like Denzel Washington to me. You know what I mean? How are you gonna check? How would you check?
That's Google it. That's like the best.
Are you gonna Google a clip?
Not the clip, but like to check if they ever come.
Oh, you know what? My new phone could probably take a picture of him and then I circle it.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
it'll tell
just
you who he
scan it.
is. Yeah. I don't know how to do it yet. It's a new phone.
Of every color across the globe. And from this, he returned with a new understanding of race relations and a commitment to racial equality and harmony. Malcolm X's life was tragically
Hold up,
cut
that
short
is
in
Denzel.
1965. A commitment to racial...
Ain't that Denzel?
It really looks like
Hold
it.
up, hold up.
And from this, he returned with a
It
new
really
understanding
looks.
of race relations.
That really looks
Look,
like it.
that
Hold up.
ain't that Denzel? I don't know, you know. Hey, if anyone knows if that's Denzel Washington and if this is a film, leave it in the comments and I'll check that film out. Because I'm sure that looks like Denzel. It's probably a clip from a film. Oh, Malcolm and Denzel are twins. And it does look like him, right?
It really does.
And a commitment to racial equality
really
and
does.
harmony. Malcolm
Even
X
the smile, like he about to say,
in
my nigga.
1965, when a Nation of Islam member assassinated him. Many believe that the FBI had a hand in this. He remains a key figure in the fight against racial injustice and is a widely celebrated black hero.
I'll never sleep.
If I'm reading this right,
Mm.
he's Muslim.
Hey.
But that's Denzel.
It looks like Denzel, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it would have to be a clip they took from a film or something, though, right? All right, let's head back in on that.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Tell the people who you are.
Man, I'm Sadiq Ali, man. Down here, you at Bar Hill Imports at 321 East Persian Road, Chicago,
Okay,
Illinois.
sell out.
653 with my man Tommy G.
Yeah.
Damn, the whole address.
What did you just say? Sell out?
No, he just shout out. Sorry, I didn't mean to sell out.
What did he
just shouted out the exact address. That's what I meant to say.
Oh no, he's advertising it though, I think, isn't it? That, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he's advertising.
Yeah. He's pointing him selling them out and that.
Long ago, he used to hustle in the streets. Now he's dedicated his life to religion and runs a group called Muslimmatics, where he guides people on their journey in Islam. If you'd like to get more involved with Islam in Chicago, his link is in my description.
Come on,
You have a very peaceful and relaxed presence about you.
I'm very peaceful and very relaxed.
That's a good aura to have. And it's Friday. Tell the people what's
Maybe it's
special
because he ain't got the dreads out.
It's our holy day, Muslim holy day, Friday.
There's a stereotype towards people with dreads now.
And it's the last Friday of Ramadan, so it's kind of special. Everybody's gonna be packed down here. It's just beginning. We're starting in about another 30 minutes or so.
People have almost made it the entire month doing Ramadan, which is no easy feat. That's hard to do. What are the biggest challenges people face during Ramadan?
Not eating.
Or drinking water?
Not eating or drinking water. You know what I mean? It's a big challenge.
That makes sense.
Challenge because it's for Allah. And the fast is for Allah, because only Allah knows if you fast. People can say whatever they want to say, but only God knows if you're fasting or not.
Are you from Chicago?
I'm born and raised in Chicago, Illinois.
How did Islam start to seep into O-Block? Like, how did...
Well, let's go next door. We can talk more deeper. It's
about to be prayer.
My boy Tommy G, man.
How are you?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about what's going through your head today. It's prayer day today. We're close to the end of Ramadan.
So tonight,
This man, the
The
YouTuber, has some guts.
Yeah.
To be going to O Block just for content. He is brave.
Have you ever been
Can you
over? Have you
imagine?
ever been over there or past it?
No, only places I've been is here in Florida.
You haven't
Or
even
in
drove. You
between
haven't even
Florida.
drove past or drove through Old Block to go anywhere.
I've driven through South and North Carolina, but I've never been nowhere close to Chicago.
Oh, okay. Everyone say Chicago's crazy, man. That's what Vicky watches. Like Vicky watches a lot of Chicago PD, and if Chicago's anything like Chicago PD the series, then it's crazy. I'd say, hey, because in
it's
Chicago
exactly like
PD they're always eating pizzas as well, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, hey, they got some extra toppings on them pizzas. I'm telling you, bro. Alright.
Extra toppings.
Yeah.
Not when I was like 21, but I really started deaning probably like a year or two ago. So I said it's like my fourth Ramadan.
What made you say this is something I want to do and become and want to be a part of?
That's a long story, but I'm gonna cut it short for you. I had a conversation with a Muslim man, and we just had like a lot, and he encouraged me to go do research on my own. And once I did it, I went in and I just made my shahada. You know, I made my profession of faith. So
beautiful. Well, I hope we have a good Friday prayer. Okay. Are there some basic phrases, Arabic phrases that we can teach the audience today?
Assalamu alaikum.
That means hello.
That means
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
All praise to
May
God.
peace be with you. And then
you know,
I've heard that one or two times.
I know. Is it salam? Is it salam alaikum? Salam alaikum.
Yeah, salam alaikum.
Oh, salam alaikum. Oh, salam alaikum. And what does that mean?
Yeah. He just said
peace be with you or something?
May peace be with you. Yeah, that. And then there was another one named Mashallah.
Yeah, may peace be with you.
Mashallah and Inshallah. Mashallah and Inshallah was like, if God wills it, then so be it.
Okay.
Peace, blessing be upon you.
Is there anything else you'd like to teach the audience?
Alhamdulillah.
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 Oh, alhamdulillah. All praise to Allah. So, alhamdulillah. Okay.
All praise to God.
It's nice to learn. It's nice to learn a lot of these stuff. You know what I mean? Especially for me where I am. It would be nice to, go somewhere and say
Yeah,
alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
like a good greeting. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
'Cause you said you
I
got a
learned
lot
that
of
a lot
Muslims
from
over
Khabib,
there.
yeah.
the fighter. If you ever watched
Yeah,
him
that's my
fight,
man.
he would
That's my
say
man.
alhamdulillah an awful lot.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, but you got
I
Muhammad
knew I'd
Ali.
seen it
You
somewhere.
can't take Muhammad Ali out. You know, I always think,
Of course.
that's the legend. You know what I mean? Muhammad Ali was definitely one of the best.
What brought you to this? What made you decide this is where I want to dedicate my life to and bring other people into it?
Well, what brought me to it is really, man, you know, I've been from the streets all my life, you know what I mean? So I know the streets. I know what the streets and what they're involved in. So with me coming from the streets and knowing everything about the streets and be able to be a big brother to the brothers that I didn't have from the streets, you know what I mean? When I was planted in the streets was just, I had got it out the mud. I was just there, you know, so whatever I learned on my own. But to be able to be a big brother to these brothers, to be able to show them that it's more to just the streets.
What do you think's making guys like Little Dirk say, this is what I want to join?
After you've been doing, after a person have dealt so much bad in their life, you know what I mean, coming from the ghettos and the trenches of Chicago, after they've seen so much bad, and to be able to taste something good, man, of course you want to stick to that. You know what I mean? Once
I
you
respect
taste
that.
this and
I
drink
respect
this,
that.
man, you're gonna want it.
Hmm.
You're gonna want it. It's a very good taste.
How did you guys meet?
I've
He
been
been
knowing
around, he
him.
been
I've been
getting
knowing
close.
this
Yeah,
little
yeah.
pup, like, you know what I mean? These little babies. I've been knowing
They
them
really
since
see
they
it.
was little.
Okay.
So if a guy comes here for Friday prayer, then on Saturday he's out, you know, chugging a 40 and doing a music video.
Pulled him off the gloves.
Yeah, lean off the merch.
And he
Lean
went
off.
back.
How do
Yeah.
you
Don't mess up
coach
the
him along the
merch.
path?
That's how I explain to the youngsters. I say, imagine us that we on a boat, okay, and then you wanna, and you know it's hot on the boat. We all on the boat, and of course people want to test the water. They want to jump in the water, right? The boat is a lie, okay. So you jumped in the water, but if you don't keep your hands on the rope of the boat,
You're gonna drown.
Yeah, you
Right.
gonna be gone.
Right.
As long as I got my hand on the rope of the boat and I'm dealing with the water, I can still pull one way, one out, until I really realize that this water ain't for me, because I'm gonna end up dying if I stay in this water. I'm gonna lose. But if I get back on this boat and pull back on this boat and do right, then I can float.
So it's not like a zero-sum game. You can be, because that's the other thing. A lot of these,
Everybody is welcome.
yeah.
Anytime I hear the word
Yeah.
float, I hear
They wanna
Pennywise.
smoke
Or I
weed,
see
drink,
Pennywise.
like girls, kill, shoot, come.
Yeah.
We want y'all to come. Once they taste this, that's gonna come up out of them. It's gonna be like a detox. It's gonna flush right out. Just look at our brother right now. You know what I mean? Take it back a year, 3 years back and watch him and see where he at right now.
So tell the people who you are.
My name Gatto, bro. I'm formerly known as El
Gatto.
Gatto Chicago. My name Gatto 2 times now. Everybody pretty much know me in the
Ain't
city.
that like the cat in Spanish?
Like what?
Took your shahada.
El gato or something. What is cat? I think cat in Spanish is gato.
Gato. I don't know nothing about Spanish.
Yeah. Oh, gato.
What do you know about Spanish?
Gato.
Is it? Check
I've
you
been,
out.
Yeah,
Check
it
you
actually
out.
is. Actually, bro, I've been wanting to learn Spanish for so long. I only know little words right now, but one day.
For music.
Okay.
For music, yeah.
And you said you just recently took your shahada.
I just took my shahada March 20th, bro.
Okay, what brought you to that point? What made you say this
So-
is what...
Taking shahada is like getting baptized, I think, right?
But yeah, that's what I compared it to.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, so you know, I believe
like an oath.
I believe you got good intent and you believe it's one God. You Muslim. You just got to figure it out.
See,
you know
even
what
you
I'm
know
saying?
it's one God.
That's
Yeah, there is one God, bro.
It's a fact. Yeah.
There's one God.
what I feel like it was for me, bro. So my brother Mafi, he been Muslim, so he started bringing me to the Juma, to the mosque.
When he
And
first invited you, what was your impression?
I'm at home. I'm at home, at the crib. That's what it felt like. We came every day. We don't even just come on Friday. We be in here every day, chilling.
Yeah. And God, how have you seen Islam start to change or impact your life? What have you noticed?
My actions changed, bro. I started holding myself accountable. You know what I'm saying? I started taking wrongdoings more serious. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that it's real. You know what I'm saying? I'm making sure I pray 5 times a day, at least trying to stand on that. You feel me? And just, yeah, bro, it's just, you know, frequency, energy, bro. Like, you don't want to, at first, like, I used to ride home every night trying to decide whether I was making a right or wrong decision. Now I don't got to do that.
Have you guys got any pushback from family or friends?
Oh, yeah.
Of course. Tell me about that. Tell me about that.
I ain't gonna lie, this every day, but like I always tell people, I don't go around telling nobody to be Muslim. Like, I'm not telling nobody.
Yeah, it's like when I told my dad I was looking into Muslim. He said, "Son, don't do it.
No,
Don't don't do it."
Don't do
You
it.
know, but it's. I think my dad's old school, obviously, and bro, and we all raised as Christian, as I was saying, you know what I mean. But when I was looking into it, it's something powerful, bro. If you look into it, you know what I mean, or if you speak to other Muslim and you actually speak about the religion and you compare it, which you shouldn't compare religion. I don't know. It's very hard. It's a hard one. You know what I mean? It's a hard one.
Yeah, it's super
Yeah,
complex.
it's a hard one. Yeah, because in the Bible, in the Bible it does says you will God, Jesus did say you will. What did he say? You will deny me. Um,
No,
was it you'll deny me a few times or you will? So I feel like me going towards
Muslim.
the Muslim, and then even saying, oh, the Quran makes more sense. Is that me denying him? So it's very, you know, it's a very tricky one.
Like you should be Muslim. Like we like to believe that Allah chooses us. Everybody not gonna be Muslim. That's just the fact of the matter. Everybody not gonna be Muslim. I'm gonna read this for you, bro, because you just asked us.
Yes.
Do we go through?
Yeah, here we go.
what
He's
do we
gonna
go
read
through
something
as far
from the
as our
Quran.
family and all
Let's
this going against us, right?
Okay.
The book tell you, as for those who persist in disbelief, it is the same whether you warn them or not. They will never believe. God has sealed their hearts and their hearing, and their sight is covered. They will suffer a tremendous punishment. So it's nothing we could do but
It's,
push this thing.
it's almost like when Moses goes to the Pharaoh, and every time he tries to plead with.
Now, do you see how the words in the Quran that sound so powerful? It's crazy, right? Did you hear that?
Sound like I've heard it before.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? It's probably that same kind of script's probably in the Bible, but it's worded different.
Yeah.
And this is the disconnect sometimes when I speak about the Bible and Quran with Muslims, because we all know the Bible's been rewritten so much times. There's one Quran that's never been changed. You know what I mean? But the Bible's been changed to the Old Testament, the New Testament, the Side Testament, the whatever Testament, the Church of Christ, the House of Jesus. There's so much different prints and word of the Bible. But so you see my points, right? But the
Yeah.
Quran has been the one book for over so many, from it's been the Quran, it's not been changed. And when men change something, they like to throw their own little twist in it.
Yeah.
So I'm
like to
saying,
add the little.
yeah, add their little
Yeah.
twist to say, yeah, I was here. Jeffy was here. And that's what you get me. Come on now.
With the Pharaoh, the Lord hardens his heart and he doesn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
But then eventually, after enough suffering, he does hear it.
Come on, man.
What I'm referring to is a story from the book of Exodus where Moses is called by God to free the Hebrews from the slavery of the Egyptians. When Moses politely asked the Pharaoh to free his people, the Pharaoh decides he'd rather not lose the free labor force that was building his sick pyramids, so he said, "No thanks, Moses." Undeterred, Moses leveraged the power of the Lord to unleash a psyop and biological warfare of biblical proportions against the Pharaoh and his people. There were rivers of blood, a frog apocalypse, locust swarms, and even 3 days of darkness. But this was not enough to make the Pharaoh fold. God hardened his heart and the Pharaoh stood on business. But then Moses dealt a final blow,
The
deleting
first stood
all
on
firstborn
business.
Egyptians from earth, and somehow God co-signed this plan and helped Moses spin the block against the first
burning bush.
Only then
Spin the
Pharaoh
block.
agreed to
Okay,
free
yeah.
the slaves. Moses then gathered his peeps, parted the Red Sea like a boss, and delivered his people out of Egypt. All this to say, hardening of the heart, whether it's done by Allah or God, is a common theme in religious texts.
Have you ever?
Yeah. Yeah. But
Whether it's done,
as you-
whether
you
it's done
just-
by God or Allah, but Allah means God in English. So that's
Yeah.
So to me,
It's the same.
It's the same. It's like if you probably go China and says say God in your language, I'll probably say Hong Peng Peng, but it's the same thing. You see what I'm saying?
Or like Yahweh.
It's just different.
And like-
Yeah,
and,
it's just
or Jesus. Yeah, like Spanish.
Yeah, it's just different word for
It's
the
the
one
same
thing.
thing,
It's the
yeah.
same thing, you know what I mean?
Muslim heroes that you guys look up to.
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X. Tell the people about that, because I think he's misunderstood. I think in the media he's portrayed as a separatist. He wanted to kind of separate black people, white people, but they missed the part of the story where he went to Mecca, he went on his pilgrimage, he saw white brothers from Chechnya, he saw Arabian brothers from Saudi Arabia, he saw people from all over the world.
Usually the ending of everybody's story be the good part, the good
Yes.
story, you know what I mean? But our brother Malcolm X, you know what I mean, I would like to say that, man, me personally, I would like to say I'm one of the descendants of him, you know what I mean? That he laid the foundations for us to be able to how we doing what we doing right now.
I guess maybe where I want to go with this is like when people come up that can unite people. Well, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, JFK,
Martin
they
Luther
get taken
King.
out. And so some people go with the conspiracy route, and maybe it's true, maybe it's not. But let's just say that another strong Islamic movement hits Chicago, and there's some very strong leaders.
Right now.
Do you think there's any that you guys think you have to think like, man, is the government?
I feel like
I
feel like he's right. Something's gonna happen. That's like one of the leaders down here in O Block. They're too big. They're gonna say it was an O Block incident, like how they cover everything else, and then some of the leaders from their Muslim community is gonna be missing.
It happens. All, it happens. Yeah, it happens all around the world, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can't get too big for your boots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got to stay in line, man. Stay in line.
Stay in line.
People are looking at us trying to probably thinking certain things that we're doing. We're trying to put, we stopping boys that was out here killing one another.
Do you think the FBI has their eyes on this movement?
I hope they don't. I pray that they don't have their eyes on this movement, but if they do, I pray they look and see the good that we're doing and not the bad. And we just want to bring peace to our people.
I like how they're talking though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know you can press M, right?
Say again.
On the keyboard.
Say again.
You can press M on the keyboard to mute.
Swear down.
Instead of clicking the mute button.
Yeah, I got my keyboard right here though. I got my mouse right.
Take the mouse.
Nah. Look, my mouse is look. My mouse is just wireless. It's just in my hand anyway, so it's just pressing the button. So you know what I mean.
Right now it's been so packed over here.
But I didn't know you could press M. I didn't know you could press M though. Yeah. So I learned something new. Let me try that now. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Witnesses like the live.
Okay. How long did
the other one is like F to minimize the video and make it big.
Okay.
You know, since we started
there it is. It tells you.
Really pushing the dial like that. It really got.
When you hover over it.
A lot of people who came in and started coming down.
Because it can take years to get something out.
Like, to be honest with you, man, like really like this year, man. You know, since we started our little dial program, really pushing the dial like that, it really got packed, man. A lot of people who came in and started coming down.
Because it can take years to get something off the ground. It's exciting to see when
a lot gonna make it easy. Yeah, a lot gonna make it easy. People wanna join. Be right. Right tastes good.
So what is happening right now?
Right now, it's the imam is speaking. He's giving us something they call a kabak. He's speaking. He's giving us the knowledge of the deen.
And the imam is the teacher.
The imam is the teacher.
Is that equivalent to pastor?
Yeah, you can say that. But he's our leader. He's our imam. Yeah.
Okay. How important is giving back to Islam?
It's very important to give back. You know, that's what we're doing right now. We're giving back. We out here, telling the people.
I love how he keeps referring to
giving back to our people.
Being a part like eating.
Is it Shia?
So it tastes good.
The Muslim faith has two major sects, Sunni and Shia. After the death of the Prophet Muhammad in 632 AD, there was a debate on who should become the next leader of the Islamic Caliphate. Those who pulled for Muhammad's friend Abu Bakr became the Sunnis, and those who wanted the leadership of Muhammad's cousin Ali became the Shias. Sunnis make up the vast majority with around 90% of the global Muslim population. Here's how they differ. During prayer, Shias have their hands by their sides, and Sunnis keep their arms folded. Also during prayer, Shias are mandated to touch their forehead to natural material, while the Sunnis are not.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's okay.
I didn't know. I didn't know that.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
From an outsider perspective, it seems like relatively minor differences separate the two groups, but these differences have resulted in major power struggles. A few years back in Iraq, Saddam Hussein's Ba'ath Party was highly repressive of the Shia majority, and currently in Syria, the country's Sunni majority are oppressed by the Shia-dominated government. Whether it's Protestant versus Catholic, the Packers versus the Bears, Democrat versus Republican, humans prove time again that we are tribal creatures.
It's true,
okay, so if I were to convert, I'm going to ask a few different questions of what I can keep doing and what I can't do anymore. Let's start with the easy one: pork and bacon.
No, you can't eat none of that. It's not good for you anyway. You shouldn't eat that.
Love how that was out of the gate. Pork and bacon.
Another important one for male. Can you still your bacon?
Oh, you don't spoil the that's
not zero whatsoever.
Leave that alone, man. It's hurting yourself.
Can I be a Muslim and go record a drill music video where I talk about shooting all my eyes?
Yes, you can.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you
what?
have
What?
What?
No, you don't spoil it.
What is going on there? Hold on, you can't even. But you can make a song saying you're gonna shoot all your ups.
Song about how you shoot. Yeah.
What? Yeah. You see now that. You see now. It's
Okay,
crazy. And then it's
okay.
mad because I bet if you go and ask another Muslim, they'll say, nah, you can't do that.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's,
Talk
yeah.
about shooting all my eyes.
Yes, you can.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you have premarital sex as a Muslim?
No, you don't supposed to have premarital sex as a Muslim. But
Oh,
like I
okay.
said again, if you come into the deen and you having premarital sex already, just learn about that and then marry it. If you want to have sex
Hey,
with us,
I have good
marry
news. I can have sex because I'm married.
Alhamdulillah.
There's a brother here that has a story of prison conversion that we can talk about.
I've been in prison.
What'd you go away for?
Drugs.
Yeah. And how long into your journey in prison do you decide to change and seek a different path?
Immediately when I get in there, because I didn't like to do weird stuff. Play around like that. So immediately, I got right on the business. Got to it, put my life together. But jail is not it.
Okay, immediately.
We'll wrap it up with that.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, 'cause you gotta get the crap.
Yeah.
Hey, appreciate you, brother.
All right,
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank
man.
you, man.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for what you're doing.
You can start rolling now.
Yeah, you can stop rolling now.
The finishing touches
You
on
don't
this
have to be on that
documentary, I
camera.
found out that Gleesh was actually in Saudi Arabia on a pilgrimage to Mecca at that moment. So I gave him a call, and while the audio didn't record, what he
What?
did say over and over again is, "This is beautiful. This is beautiful." He was just contagious
I
with
went
his
there.
positive energy. He was excited.
Yeah,
to come
over
back
there
to
is
Chicago and spread the message
massive,
even more.
and it
So I'm
is
excited that him and
beautiful.
Sadiq
I know it's
got to
like
go on this
desert,
trip,
but
and I'm
like
excited for the future of Chicago and the possibility of peace. that
they
we can
got
bring.
beautiful cars over there. They got beautiful buildings. The
There's a lot.
people are
There's a lot.
clean.
There's a lot
Yeah,
of money there, isn't it?
yeah, I heard
And
that
hold
too.
on, hold on. And that the oil country, the oil where all the oil is.
Is it?
Yeah, was that Saudi
It might
Arabia? That
be.
was Saudi Arabia, isn't it? Yeah, that's where all the oil is, man. They got all
Oh,
the princes and all the oil money. And yeah, I'm sure that's how that country is wealthy. That's where they got all the oil money. Check it out. I'm sure I'm right on that one.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
What is that? 266 billion barrels of oil since 2016. That's crazy.
Ah, come on now.
Okay,
That's why they're so rich,
yeah,
bro. You get me? They're rich
that's
on
why
that
that's
oil
called. Yeah,
money. Yeah.
because I thought it was just Romania that was rich. All of them.
Christmas,
Romania
at Christmas, you
was-
just give your kid 100,000 barrel of oil. Yeah, I mean,
what
so I say, bro, come on.
the kids go
I
do
do
with that?
I mean, sell it.
believe this is a life-changing.
Hold on, then. Let's finish this off because I think it's coming up to an end. Let's just hear the outro. What he's saying, yeah.
He was excited to come back to Chicago and spread the message even more. So I'm excited that him and Sadiq got to go on this trip, and I'm excited for the future of Chicago and the possibility of peace that they can bring into the city. I do believe this is a life-changing trip. Again, if you want to donate to the GoFundMe, the link is in the description.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that was a good video. I like that. Not only was it educational, we got to see O Block from the inside and not the out about people talking about it. And this man risked his life. Tommy G risked his life to go record this content. Shit, did we tried it? I love that. A lot of history back in O Block over there. It's crazy. You talking, bro? You muted.
Oh, yeah, gee, yeah, I was muted. Yeah, what I was saying is, I'm saying, you guys can go over there. You know, what I'm saying, give Tommy some love. That's his Tommy G's channel. You know, what I mean, I might throw the link in the description so you guys can go over there and check out some more videos. But again,
Yeah.
that was very, what's the word? Informative. Is that the word?
Yeah,
I'm crap with
that's
my
the right one.
words. Yeah, I'm crap. Yeah, this was
You
very
pronounced it right.
informative. I'm saying. But hey, thanks for watching, though, people. Yeah. If you enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button on the channel and the notification bell, and you'll get notified to when we throw another video out. So it's your boy Mad Dogs and your boy.
So if you like.
Alright. See you in the next one, people. Peace out, love, and God bless.